Good evening, good evening, family. Um, I'm about to do a weekly recap, sorry, a weekly market analysis of my watch list. Now, for those who don't understand what I mean by watch list, I explained it in some of the videos I did. I explained it in which video was that? In one of the videos, you can go back. But in simple terms, is your list of favorite assets you like to monitor. So it can include whatever you like. It can be hold on, I have a call. Okay, so watch list is the list of your favorite assets, the list of the assets you like to watch, the favorite ones, the ones that like your interest, or the ones that you like to trade. Now, on the monthly time frame of XAU USD, I'm going to do XAU USD, BTC USD, USD JPY, so let's get it. For XAU USD, we start from the monthly time frame, and then we are looking at the most recent the most recent impulse price move. So that's from 8,281.64 to 4,381.76. So our point of focus is this swing. This down from this bottom point to the zenith, that's the peak. That's our focus, that's what we are looking into. So now on the monthly time frame, the November candle is still in the range of the October's candle. So that means we have an inside month, but it has not finished forming yet. So we anticipate this November candle taking out either the low or the high. It can take out the low and then extend to the high, or it can go all the way up and then come back down to the low bar. For the strength that gold has found now, I'm not sure if it goes all the way to take it out at the high. It will come back down before moving up again. That's what I think. But then I also think price does what it wants to do, and nobody has hold of it. So we just move along with what price wants to do. Price dictates our actions in the market. So we come to the weekly time frame, and then this is how I would go about my analysis. The previous week was bearish. It closed a bearish candle. So I identify it as 388.64. Accordingly, that's the high 4112.53. Duplicates to the down here. 3886.64. Previous week low, previous week high. So doing this will now help me streamline my focus to target only this range in the short run. In the short run, I'm targeting only this range. But then further analysis is going to hold on. So yes, for now my focus is in this range, but then should I continue the analysis? This is a monthly fair value gap, and this is where it ends. Signified over the monthly fair value gap. And what do you see in the monthly fair value gap? Let's go back to the monthly time frame. Let's make sure the coordinates are good. 3819.52. Guys, I have a bad code, so I'm sorry. 3454.13. The weekly time frame. This is the weekly time frame, and the weekly time frame also shows us this is the space we are targeting. For me, on the monthly time frame, I'm looking for the November candle to dip into the fair value gap and then continue a push higher. And then my speculation over here is that this particular week's candle, right? This is the previous week, just ended week's candle. This is it, right? And this is 2 weeks ago's candle. As you can see, this week was stuck in the range of this week, and then the next I'm speculating that the next candle is going to do what? Going to come all the way down, dip into this fair value gap, and then continue the run higher. That's my speculation. Also, we have an old low over here. We have an old low over here. A swing low, and then I want to see price come all the way there, take it out before going upwards. So I'll name here internal range. And then shift it here again. The whole point of doing this is to find a specific zone where I believe price is going to turn away from after dipping down. So I'm not in a rush to catch price, but then I'm waiting for a specific zone where price is going to come to. And then since here's the monthly fair value gap, here's where the monthly fair value gap and also contains since here is where the monthly fair value gap starts and also has an old swing low, on the lower time frame. This is where the monthly fair value gap starts, right? But when you go on the lower time frame, we have an old swing low right where the monthly fair value gap is. You get it? So that means price is highly likely going to come down, sweep this old low, and then go up again. Also, my Fibonacci tool is telling me that should markets or show the market want to turn around, it's likely going to come all the way here. Here's a discount region. Why do we call it a discount region? Because we believe price has moved significantly higher, and then for the big speculators to participate in the gold market again, they are going to have to wait for the price of gold to drop to become very, very cheap, and then our cheap zone is here. It's what we've marked as OTE, that's optimal trade entry. We believe this zone is selected for a discounted price, and then when price gets here, it's not going to really waste time over here. It's going to be seen springing upwards, and then it makes sense too because this zone is inside the monthly fair value gap. So you may see on the monthly chart that this particular candle is coming all the way down and can come all the way here. You understand? On the monthly, you see it just dipping down, but then on the daily, what it's actually doing is hunting these points. It's hunting these points, the old lows. So 1, 2, 3. We saw it hunt this one last week or last 2 weeks. Yeah, last 2 weeks. It came down and it hunted this low. It took out this low. It took out this low last 2 weeks. Then started consolidating, and it consolidated the whole of last week. What we are looking for is price to go up, hit a certain point. Where the point I think is going to hit before going down is this point. That point, because what? It signifies an order block. It signifies an order block. Find this order block to this point. Okay, so I'm waiting for price to get here. Waiting for price to get here before rallying downwards. But what I've just said is not an absolute. Price does whatever it wants to do. So us picking a trade is going to be based on the signal price is giving us per time. If price doesn't come all the way down and breaks this low and then continues going upwards, what we are going to do is we are going to change our direction based on the signal that price is giving us, aka engulfing patterns, engulfing candles, and breaks of structures, change of characters, liquidity sweeps, maybe to come all the way down here, sweep this liquidity, then reverse upwards. So that's what I'm looking for in gold. I can't specifically tell what is going to happen Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, but then my major outlook on gold is this. I'm waiting for it to come up here small, take out this, you see this old high. There's some nice sweet liquidity resting above this old high that I think gold can come for. Why would it come for this high? Why would it come for this high? Because there's an order block above, and then this section or this zone is going to push price lower. And then one thing that will fuel the price to go lower too is that it has swept the liquidity above this high. Yes, so price will come all the way here, sweep this liquidity and come down. But then it's not an absolute. This is a speculation. So don't watch this video and say, oh, gold is going to continue falling down, and then you take the trade and disappoint yourself. Wait for clear signs. This is what we do. We speculate. We come weekly. We try and look for what we think price is going to do, and then we put down our bias. Do you understand? We don't just enter or hop into the market. We put down our bias, and then when we are ready, we go for the kill. You get it? We go take the bull by the horn and then get our profits. But then if we don't see what we are looking for in price, we stay away from price. Why? Because it can be detrimental to our accounts. Do you get it? So that's it. I believe if price is going to come down, it's going to ask for this place. If price is going to continue coming down, ask for this place, it's going to take this place out, and maybe bounce off of this zone or bounce off of this zone. So yes, that's what we are seeing here. It might come all the way here and bounce off of this zone or bounce off of this zone. Come down, sweep this low and come bounce off of this zone. And it will be perfect because it will be in the optimal trade entry zone too. Now let's move to Bitcoin. Let's go to the monthly time frame. For Bitcoin too, this is the range I'm looking at. This is the range I'm doing my speculations in. Why? Because this is the most recent price range, and this is all I need to get the clue for where Bitcoin is going to go to next. So put here range. By doing this, I've given myself a streamline, a focus of where I should be looking at price movements. I should be monitoring for price movement. Sorry. So circle out this low or this whole. Okay, let me circle out this whole candle. Guys, I'm so sorry. So sorry. In the 1 week. Why do we come to the 1 week? Because to look at the 1 month, we have an understanding that price went up, and price is creating what series of higher highs, higher lows. So higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high. Then this one created a lower low, but then came back here, created a higher high. You understand? You broke this low, that's why it's a lower low. Yeah, lower low, and this is a lower high. And it was if it had broken this low again, then the next one, the point over here would have been a lower low. But then when it came up, it didn't come all the way to break the low over here. It continued going up. So lower high, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low. And after this higher low came all the way to this fair value gap. Came all the way to this fair value gap, and then started showing signs of reversal. We are going to give here FVG. So you see, it came all the way down into this fair value gap and then gave a reversal. So let's put this here and see. We study the price action that went on in that range. So let's go to the 1 week. The price came all the way to the fair value gap here on the weekly. Let's go to the daily and see if it took out any old lows. So it took out some old low over here, came to take out this low too over here, and this one too came to take out this low over here. So whenever you see price taking out old lows and we are in a bullish trend, it shows that price is getting ready to do what? To start reversing and continue the bullish trend, continue the trend upwards. So it came close to this zone and then moved upwards. Although it didn't touch that zone, but then it was very close to it. So this is what we are doing. On the monthly time frame, this month's low is standing out. the low of this month, because it's a monthly time frame, this low can signify an old low or a short-term low on the lower time frame. So let's go to the weekly time frame and check. You see, it's a short-term low. It's a short-term low, so we name it internal range. So within this range, this is the internal range, and then we've already mentioned earlier that when price is going to, or when price is trying to go up, what does it do? It mostly goes for old lows to take liquidity and gain strength from that section. So we are waiting for price to come all the way down, sweep this low. Let's check if there's a resistance on the lower time frame. So yes, there's a resistance here. There's a resistance here. So let's take this one off so that the chart is not clumsy. Yes, there's a resistance here. So we are waiting for price to take out this low, jump into this resistance. So maybe go up small, come all the way here, do this. Yes, then come here, then go up. This is what I'm looking for in price for Bitcoin. Again, this is based on speculation. This is not what price is going to do. Again, this is based on speculation, not what price is going to do. I mentioned earlier that price does what it wants to do. We are the ones who adjust to what price wants to do or what price is doing. We are the ones who adjust to what price is doing. So price has to give us signals. It has to continue giving us signals for us to change our direction or maintain our direction. If price gives us signals of the speculated direction, then we take that trade. But if it doesn't give us signals of the speculated direction and then changes direction, then we are going to follow the direction it's giving us and trade based off of that. That means price can do whatever it wants to do here and then break this zone, and then continue going downwards. But until it does that, we are maintaining our bullish bias on Bitcoin. So you see, here is the optimal trade entry zone. Should price come all the way down, I'm expecting it to play within this range and not go beyond that. If it starts breaking out of this range, I'll be very, very suspicious. Then I'll start offloading some of my trades if I'm in any. So that's for Bitcoin. Price takes out this low, place in this range, might come all the way down here. Okay, let me leave the OTA. Might come all the way down there, play within that range, and then continue the move higher. To come for the buy side liquidity, we're still at 125,761.31. That's the highest price point of Bitcoin. Now let's go to USDJPY. Let's go to the monthly time frame. On the monthly time frame, you can see a ranging market, a consolidation market. And then we know as traders that we don't participate in consolidating markets, so we wait. But then this is the higher time frame, and then the higher time frame means that there's enough small movements on the lower time frame for us to catch pips, short-term pips or long-term pips, based on what we want to do or based on the position we want to take as traders. So on the monthly time frame, you can see this order block, and the order block signifies the order block. After the order block formed, we saw a massive bullish impulse move, and this was a short-term low. So we are monitoring price from this range to the current range. So this is our range, this is our streamline focus. Now we come all the way to the weekly time frame. Try and find the internal ranges where price can come all the way to sweep the liquidity below before going up. From the monthly, let's see. Okay, weekly fair value gap. 149,960. One 52822. Okay, so that's our fair value gap. So we are looking for okay, on the weekly time frame you can see that price has already mitigated this other block. It tapped into this other block and then went up. So this whole portion is disqualified. Or that whole section is disqualified. We'll go and then look for a better range over here. So let's name here internal range. $149,378. Okay, then let's go to the daily time frame. Okay, so this is our range. Let's go back to the weekly and see what happened. This is our order block. So let's ignore this one. This is our order block. We waited for price to come into that zone. It came into this zone, came all the way here. Let's see the point it reversed from. So price came all the way into this zone. Price came all the way into this zone. And by the way, guys, I made a video about this price ranges I think 2 weeks ago, and it's on YouTube. It has the red thumbnail, so go back and check what I said in that video. Over there you see a trade I took on the USDJPY, and you see it hit take profit. So you can go there and watch that video so you understand what I mean by internal ranges when I talk about price. But we are going to stick to this range. We are going to make this range our boundary. We are going to make that range our boundary because we've identified that price has already mitigated the order block. It has done that here. So this is what we are looking for. This is our new range from this low to this high. From this low to this high. Yes, from that low to that high. And what is this high? 154.485. 485. Okay, so let's use this as this our new range. Why? Because price has come here to mitigate this order block. So let's get rid of this. This is the point where this particular drop below, this is the point where this particular drop turned away from, and then we went to the lower time frame to identify there's some small order block there. So since we've identified, we can get rid of this. Bring this all the way here to capture this order block. Then we can extend it a little to the low. So okay, this is going to be our focus point. Then go to the weekly and see. Okay. Wait, why did I name order block? Sorry, fair value gap. Where is the fair value gap? There should be a fair value gap because I know what's a fair value gap. Okay, so yes, the monthly fair value gap. I should have written it MFVG. MFVG. So that is it. The weekly, sorry, 1 week, 1 day. Yes, so this is the monthly fair value gap. Let me see again. I'm really sure. Wow. So my guesses are the daily is going to chop a little bit into this zone. Let me see the 4 hour. Going to come into this zone a little, and let me see the 2 hour. Okay, so this will be the refined zone. So this is it. There's an equal low here. Let me add it, EQL. Equal low on the daily. You see these two candle lows are relatively equal. There's no great distance amongst them. That's just below 2 pips, guys. So price can come and visit there again before going up. But you know, for the JPY pairs, they mostly come back to areas of support and resistance to test them multiple times before going to the intended direction. So for JPY, we'll see what we'll do about that. Yes, 338. Yes, so that's for JPY. We are looking for something like this. Again, these are not absolutes. Price can do anything. So we wait for more signal in price. But ultimately, this is what I would like to see. And take a trade off of this price movement. This is GBP USD, our last one. Go to the monthly time frame. So I've done a video on GBP USD already, but I don't think I want to clean this. So this is the range we are looking at. From here to here, this is our range. This is our range, and that's our range, and this is the monthly fair value gap. You can see that price came all the way down, dipped into the monthly fair value gap, and then tried to reverse. And then we've marked that place out already. So what we are going to do is we are going to take some lipstick off of the charts. But if you go back to the monthly time frame, you can see that there's an order block here. Price moved significantly high, breaking this downtrend, or this significant down moves. Broke this high. So this whole part becomes very, very sensitive to price. So price might come all the way down to visit this midpoint. But then for what we are seeing right now, we believe price is going to reverse because it has come down to take some of the equal lows and then old lows. That's the liquidity, the sell side liquidity resting below these old lows. So we can mark this one too as our range, as an order block, because we believe price may come all the way here too. Why? Because it's in the OTE range, and I explained the OTE range to be the discount range. If buyers are going to participate in the market again, they would want to buy the price of gold at a very, very cheap price. Sorry, the price of GBP USD at a very, very cheap price. So they wait for price to get to 1.27, 1.36. That's if they are going to participate in it again. If they want to participate in it large, understand? They were in a trade from this point all the way here, and then some of them have offloaded their trades to sellers. Sellers are the ones driving the market right now. So should they be able to drive the market all the way here, we are going to see massive price movements because buyers will want to participate in the market again and target this high, the buy side liquidity resting above this high. That's what we'll be aiming for. But for now, let's make this our range. Let's make this our boundary, because we are trying to streamline our focus and see where price is playing it. Let's make that our boundary. Okay, and this will be our order block, so we can get rid of this line, and this one. And this is our range. So yes, since price has taken out these equal lows, yes, equal lows, SSL, sell side liquidity, it has taken it out already. So we want to see price play around these zones more and then start shooting higher. Oh, it's even happening already. It has happened, guys. So what we can wait for is we can wait for a dip into this fair value gap, and then a surge higher. Or let me go to the daily time frame and be very sure. So let me go to the 4 hour and see if there's an old low again. There's no old low in this zone, so it came into this. Okay, so it did this. Okay, it broke below that low. Let me go on the 1 hour and see if there was a low that price was targeting. The price took out this low. Exactly, price took out that low, hit this zone, and then started going up again. So this is what we are looking for. We are looking for a shift in market, for a shift in price, and then we found it over here. So this is a break of structure. You can see that I outlined this zone last week. I was waiting for price to break this zone and then change direction, and then it did. So we can wait for it to come back to this order block, hit it, and then go impulsively higher. Or in rare cases, it can go below this order block, come all the way here before turning back. So this is what we are looking for on GBP USD, and that's all for the weekly analysis. Thank you for your time. I'll see you again next week. Bye.